Okay, this is a product demo video of unboxing our thermal receipt printer, 80mm of USB interface and then network interface. So here goes the USB. So you get this package and you get the power cable, you got the power pack, some plastic to change the style of the interface. I will show you a little later. You got the USB cable that goes to the computer and a sample paper roll, 80mm thermal receipt paper roll to test the printer. And also I find this is not really of use, but you can insert this through the receipt paper roll to balance the paper roll inside the printer. So I'm going to take the printer out. That's your printer. So you got the feed button, some LED display to show you the power status and error status, and the third LED shows whether the paper is out or jammed or something like that. This printer is with a USB interface, and this is the RJ11 port where you connect your cash drawer into the printer, and obviously the power supply, the 24 volts goes in here to power the printer. You open the printer up. This is how the inside of the printer looks like. You simply press this over here to open the printer. Now USB printer and network printer both identical except for the interface over here. So that's pretty much it. We've been using this printer for many years and we haven't had any problems with it at all. What you need to do is, if it's Windows, just install the drivers, configure it using the USB option, and then just configure it back on your printer or point of sale software. It will work fine. So I have just gone ahead and unboxed the network printer to save time. So you can see that it's pretty much identical really, except for the two ports. This is the network interface, we call it LAN interface, and that's the USB interface. I'm going to take a quick minute and set this up and show you how to get a test print from the printer. This is the first step that you do if you find anything wrong with the printer, that it doesn't print fine, or some malfunction with the mechanism. This you do as you take a test print to make sure that, something like that, to make sure that it functions properly with auto cut features and printing everything without any discoloration from the printer head. And one thing to note is these printers has auto cut feature, and then also very basic that they are a thermal receipt, means that one of the common questions that we get asked is whether we need ink for this. No, these printers does not need ink like old type printers or dot matrix or impact printers. These are thermal, which means that your paper roll itself has a carbon that gets heated to appear these fonts. All right, I got the power code here, which is a 24 volts 3-pin. This is the standard that you get for any thermal printer really, most of the time. And I'm gonna just plug it in. Just make sure that you're plugging in the correct side of it to face the 3 pins properly. Just insert the printer, and it's gonna start screaming as soon as I turn on, because it doesn't have paper. So I'm going to turn it off from the power switch over here, I'm going to use my thermal receipt paper, which is thermal. That's how you check. Press the flap on this side to open the flap. I wouldn't use this bit. Mainly what you do is just I'll just use it and balance it inside the printer. This is the reason why that I don't use it. Just too much. There you go. So it balances inside the printer like that, and then close it slightly and then turn it on. If everything's okay, it's gonna, the status of power displays as blue. So to take a test print, I'm going to switch off, press and hold the feed button. While you hold the feed button, turn the power on. 1, 2, release. And it auto cuts, and it kind of nicely displays the self-test with all the features on it. And this is the very first thing that you would do to test whether a printer is functioning properly, because it shows you whether it does the auto cut, the cutter has no problem, and the head does not have, the heat head does not have any problems with areas of thermal effect. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you get a good understanding of how thermal receipt printers works, basically how it looks and how you do your test print. Next video, I will install the Windows drivers onto this small Windows tablet that I have, and then show you how the driver installation process works.